Rebecca Kiesling, I'm the Executive Director of NAMI Northern Virginia.
Can you tell me about NAMI Northern Virginia?
Sure. We are a local nonprofit and affiliate of the National Alliance on Mental Illness. We're a 46-year-old organization whose mission is to provide no-cost advocacy, mental health support, and education for the people of Northern Virginia. We are a standalone affiliate and we're part of the NAMI Alliance.
How important is it for people who are suffering with mental illness to have a support system?
Oh my goodness. So I don't use mental illness a lot unless we're talking about a serious mental illness. I talk about mental health. Everybody has mental health. If you have physical health, you have mental health. And because there are so many barriers to care, there's so many people that either are underinsured, uninsured, or just can't afford mental health care. We have people who aren't getting diagnosed or just need somebody to talk to. And the services that we provide help people be in community. They help people understand where they can get resources. They help people advocate for mental health for all. That's what we do, and that's what we've done for 46 years, and we do that with the help and the support of our community.
What do you do to help your own mental health?
I have my community. I have my support. I like to walk. I like to be with my dog. I play computer games. I make sure that I move my body every single day.
And the last thing I want to ask is, what would you say to anyone going through a tough time?
You're not alone. You are never alone. Help is there, and that's where we come in. Make sure that you know that if you're in crisis, you can always dial 988 from any phone that you want, and it doesn't have to be.
Make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind, I gotta make it. I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate
destigmatize and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
My name is Angel Sims. I'm a student at GMU. I'm a junior, and I am having my degree in communications with a concentration in journalism and a minor in psychology.
Can you tell me about a little bit about your own mental health journey?
Actually, I'm still in it. I am currently, yeah, I currently am, I just relocated since I'm back in Virginia. Well, not back in Virginia, I just moved here. But I am just got into counseling, and I think right now mental health is important because it embodies not just the mind, but physical well-being as myself. So I began going back to the gym. That's my biggest thing because I like the idea of just stressing myself out physically so that my mind can relax. And I know that's probably not the best thing according to gym teachers, but it works for me, so I'm gonna keep it. But mental health is about balancing the physical, mental, spiritual, so that when you're able to, let's say for me, be able to talk to the next generation, you're able to come out and say you're not perfect, but be able to give things from experience yourself. So being able to carry information, not just for yourself, but for others. I think that's most important when it comes to mental health.
Yeah, with school, it's always, a lot of classes and there's some stress there. But what do you do to help your own mental health?
When it comes to my own mental health, it's encompasses so much because I've done so much to run away from it. Mental health has been kind of like, especially in the Black community, it's not really talked about a lot. It's always like either pray about it. And even as a Christian myself, I believe prayer is a big part. But I think from a Christian perspective, God gives us a responsibility to take care of ourselves, and He brings people in our lives